Hi everyone, this is just a very quick video on how to make shapes and decimation. There's two rules when you're doing something kinetic. You can't put something inside of something else. For example, if I take that disc that I just put on the screen, import a bunch of balls and paste them, I cannot put the balls inside that object. They will not simply float down and fall inside the ring as you would expect. And this is because the outside object is a solid disc and the system has no way of knowing inside from outside. So if you're going to put something on an object and you want it to actually be inside, you have to cheat a bit. If we were to synthesize this object at the moment and hit run, you can see the balls all get thrown outside of the object very quickly because of colliding. So if we do that in a slightly different way by selecting a 3-point arc and drawing a 3-point arc on the screen and then offsetting it, we end up with a vessel where the inside is actually the outside. So let's just offset that by a couple millimeters. And if we zoom in on that, we can select the middle chain and delete it. And now we have an object where the inside is actually the outside. So we can paste in the balls. And if we were to try to simulate that example, the balls should be able to stay on the inside. Now they didn't in that example, which brings me to my second topic here, was decimation. This is a valid object to place something inside of because you can place them actually on the outside of the object. As you can see, the object is a tube, so this would actually be an inside. But the object has too many points in it, so it becomes a convex hull. Any object with more than 350 points or so will automatically be transported into a convex hull. And you can think of a convex hull as what you would get if you put an elastic band around an object. If we were to put an elastic band around this object, it again becomes a disc instead of a hollow tube with an inside. So to stop that from happening, we have to decimate it. And if we go to our properties box, you'll find that there is a decimation button. And at the moment, this hollow tube has 1,792 vertices, way too much for the purposes of simulation. So we want to decimate that, and when I do, it takes it down to 93 vertices. At 93 vertices, it falls under the 350 rule. It's still approximately the same shape, and so if you reset the system, you'll notice the balls fall and stay inside. Whether or not they'll fall out depends on how big a gap that you put on that object. So generally, if you want to build a shape that's going to contain something, offsetting is your best friend. You can offset straight lines as well, so you can use the line making tool to create a vessel and then simply offset it and create yourself a vessel that'll actually hold balls and other things. Remember to decimate though, because if you don't decimate, you get a convex hull. And again, with this shape, you can imagine what you would get if you were to surround this with an elastic band. There would be a line drawn across the top. So always, if you do decimate it, or if you do create a shape, delete your original chain, select the chain that you've created with the offset, go to your properties, and then decimate it. This particular shape only has 39 vertices, so it would be okay anyway. But if I decimate it down, it'll be 14, and it's still approximately the same shape, and will operate faster in the simulation. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to mention about decimation and how it can help you speed things up and create shapes that you can put other shapes inside of. Have fun.